In this episode of The Primer, we talk about the state of affairs in the various regions of Jammu and Kashmir. When Gulab Singh organized these territories into a formidable state.
When the Treaty of Amritsar was signed in March 1846, it did more than affirm the authority of Maharaja Gulab Singh. It gave form to a new political geography, a composite Himalayan state of remarkable scale and diversity. The new dominion of Jammu and Kashmir, spread across nearly 222,000 square kilometers, became one of the largest princely entities in the Indian subcontinent, second only to Hyderabad in size. The geography of this kingdom was extraordinary. From the subtropical plains of Jammu to the temperate valley of Kashmir, and further east to the high altitude deserts of Ladakh and Baltistan, the Dogra ruler presided over almost every ecological zone of the northern Himalaya. To the west lay the frontiers of Punjab and what is now Pakistan. To the north, the passes that led towards Central Asia and Xinjiang, and to the east, the rugged mountains that touched the edges of Tibet. Elevation rose from barely 300 meters in the plains to over 5,000 meters in the Trans-Himalayan plateaus, producing one of the most varied landscapes in Asia. From snow-fed rivers like the Jhelum, Chenab and Indus to thick forests, fertile alluvial belts and barren mountain ranges. Geography was not just a feature of the state, it was its destiny. It tied the region to the great caravan routes that once linked India with Central and East Asia, giving it both economic vitality and strategic weight. The people who inhabited this vast realm were as diverse as its terrain. In Jammu, Dogra Hindus formed the dominant community, sharing space with Muslims and Sikhs who tilled the land, traded, or served in the Dogra army. The Kashmir Valley was overwhelmingly Muslim, carrying a centuries-old tradition of Persianate learning and artistry. Ladakh's population was largely Buddhist, maintaining cultural and religious ties with Tibet, while Gilgit and Baltistan were home to Shina and Balti-speaking Muslim communities shaped by Central Asian influences. Across this expanse, languages Dogri, Kashmiri, Balti, Ladakhi and Shina overlapped and mingled, echoing the exchanges of trade, migration and faith that had long flowed across these mountains. Culturally and economically, the newly unified state was a patchwork of systems inherited from older regimes. Gulab Singh's administration sought to centralize power, introduce uniform taxation, and connect his far-flung provinces through a network of mountain roads. In the Kashmir Valley, agriculture and the famed shawl and carpet industries supported the economy. In the uplands of Ladakh and Baltistan, life revolved around pastoralism and trans-Himalayan trade. Wool, salt, pashmina and turquoise moving along ancient caravan trails. Jammu served as the political and military base, the Dogra heartland that anchored the new order and connected it to the Indian plains. By the standards of the mid-19th century, Jammu and Kashmir was both a strategic frontier and a cultural crossroads, a meeting place of Hindu, Muslim and Buddhist worlds. Its diversity enriched it, but it also made governance demanding. Yet it was precisely this variety of landscape, language and belief that gave the kingdom its singular identity. An identity that would continue to define the region long after the map of the subcontinent changed.
Thanks for watching this episode of Primer on Jammu and Kashmir. Here is a quick note from the editors of the Dispatch. While dealing with historical events, we are conscious of the fact that history has no single view. In places like Jammu and Kashmir, this can be more complicated. While explaining the events of history through this primer, we are taking the best possible care to be objective and to offer context wherever views differ starkly. We welcome you to write to us and enrich the knowledge base on Jammu and Kashmir.